Hey everybody, how's it going? We're back in the arena. We're playing Abzan Legends for ranked best of 3 because that is where you want to be, because all of these tryhards, all of these casuals are in the best of 1 series. But we are going old school and playing into best of 3. Now we have Abzan Legends, and basically it functions kind of like a the previous Legends deck, where you sacrifice your 2 legendary cards in the graveyard, put them into exile, and then you can cast any legendary cards from your graveyard. As it says, until end of turn, each legendary card in your graveyard gains. You may play this card from your graveyard. So we kind of just want to pump our deck with a bunch of graveyard stuff. Now, I just realized that since we are exiling stuff, we can actually use we don't want to exile Kaya. If ever she goes into the bin, you don't want to exile her because you only have one of her, obviously, and because her ultimate is one of the best finishers or win conditions for this deck, which is when you -5 Kaya Oars of Usurper deals damage to target player equal to the number of cards that player owns in exile, and you gain that much life. So basically it's a strong deck to have when you have exile train of thought. Anyway, so we have Incubation Druid, Paradise Druid for the mana gain, because we do need it. We have a pretty steep mana curve, going out with 6 mana cost casualties of war, 5 mana cost Nissa, and actually Nissa is supposed to be there to help us, but sometimes you draw 2-3 of them at the beginning of your first few turns, and then she becomes a problem. Then we have Questing Beast, Vraska, Golgari Queen to help us sort out the draw cards if we're mana flooding. We can always just sacrifice one of those lands and draw a card. Then there's Murderous Rider to help us. We have a bunch of removals both in our main board and in our sideboard, especially since Vraska is considered a removal. Kaya also has a -1 removal for those 1 mana cost. Not very useful, but we also have the +1, which is sort of a removal for cards for decks that utilize the graveyard a lot. Kethis is, as I said, is supposed to be there so that we can bring back creatures from the dead, including creatures or planeswalkers from the dead, including Questing Beast. It's, at first glance, it just looks kind of weird, and it doesn't really feel like it's a thing, but it is. It's quite powerful if played properly, especially in best of 3, where we can sort of just sideboard a lot of whatevers, like Tolsimir, Garruk, increase the amount of legendaries you have in your deck. And since Oko is such a prominent deck, the Oko decks, Sultai Food, Simic Food, whatever, having Veil of Summer will really help us gain the advantage, especially when your opponent's Oko likes to turn things into Elks. It just sort of destroys a lot of combos in that Oko deck. Then you have Duress, of course. So there isn't really much to say about this deck. The strategy for it is it's a mess, really. To be honest, it's a mess. It's a mess, but if you can play it really well, you'd be surprised at the number of things that you can do with this deck. Not as much as Oko, I'll admit, not as much as Oko, but you'd be surprised at how powerful this deck can be. So anyway, I'll see you guys into gameplay. Right. But this isn't fine. You know what? Fine. I'll take it. We do need a lot of land in this deck. So I'll take it. And it's it's the right amount of land, because it's Noxious Grasp, it's Murderous Rider. Another Oko deck. Well, I'm not surprised. This is instant. Put down your Oko, you dead. No, okay, it's Timur. Timur. Okay, that's interesting. To say the least. We don't have the green for Assassin's Trophy. We're just gonna have to pass. And it's a Risen Reef. We destroy that. Gain health from it. Right. So we, by now we need the green. So we can put this down. I was kind of tempted to destroy one of his land. But not sure. He may have Oko. I mean, he is playing Timur, so it's not out of the question. Thunderkin Awakener. Okay. We don't have green. We don't have red. Axe. The piece of shit is gonna come at me. Sure. Assassin's Trophy, or just the Murderous Run. I feel like because I need 2 greens for this tour. Just gonna destroy your Thunderkin, and if I have to, we've got Assassin's Trophy, right? I have to do it again. Destroy another Thunderkin. Got Assassin's Trophy. Or Noxious Grasp. Whatever helps me. Yes. Ooh, Yarok. Sure. Put it down. Go ahead. Bye-bye. There goes your greenies. Ooh, yes. Thank you. Hello, Nisa. So, we have enough black cards. Come on. Cloudkin. Sure. Draw your card. New form. Oh, new form the Cloudkin. For what? Cloudkin 3, so 4. Scampering Scorcher. Okay. You do know that if you attack, your creatures are gonna die. I would like to put down the Murderous Rider. And do we have enough for a questing beast? I think we do. I'm gonna submit 0.
The land shall conquer you.
And since well, we do have enough for a questing beast, I am not too keen on not being able to. He's just gonna double block. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my Murderous Rider here. Maybe potentially. He's got a lot of land. Not looking good. New form. Wait, why wasn't he able to? Okay, well, whatever. He new forms. He puts something in. That is what, 5 or 5? Yeah, 5. Cast. Probably. I figured. So He still has to attack. He can put down that Leafkin, it's not gonna do anything. If he attacks, we block. If he doesn't. Right. Throw the assassin. Bye. This is any color, right? Any mana. We have Kethis. Also have the questing beast. It's 0.
Behold nature's true power.
I don't feel like the Murderous Riders. I don't feel like the Murderous Rider is gonna benefit us if we send it into attack. I think it would be better if we use it for defend, as a chump block, possibly. Go go go! Boom boom. Who is thinking longer? I am. I forget that in rank, your time matters. All right, new form. He wants to destroy it, turn it into a 2/2 Risen Reef. Right. Okay. And he concedes. Great. So he's Timur Elementals. Neoform, really. No, not Timur. Sultai. Or 4 color. I think he's 4 color. So we do want Legion's End in there. He does have Veil of, he has black. I saw black and blue cards. I think we should include Veil of Summer. What do we probably don't need? I think all of these are what we need, but the real problem is the mana. How do we manage that? He has red removal cards too. The rest probably won't help us so much unless he sideboards like some spells, mass manipulation maybe, or even agent. Target that's black or red. But I like. I think this is pretty good. Going for added 2 Legion's Ends, a Veil of Summer. I suppose Tolsimir would be good. Probably just 1, and we can run at 65. But oh no, not Tolsimir. I was kind of thinking, well, this is tough. Do we replace like 1 Nisa with a Garruk so that we can just make it a little bit more difficult for him? Casualties of War 2. Tolsimir may be actually good. If we're running Garruk, Tolsimir may actually be something we want. Such tough decisions to make. We have 4 Noxious Grasps, which we really need. Casualties of War. Yeah, I think we can try running at 65. And then this is what's so hard when you're up against a multicolored deck, because you don't really know what to expect, what to expect from a sideboard. Okay. We added 6. We added 5, really, and this is what we get. Well, might as well have it now than not have it later. I might bite myself in the foot for saying that, but sure. So we want the black card down first, then we can have so that we have Noxious Grasp primed. Looking good. You see those colors, not looking good. It makes you feel sort of insecure. I wanna hold off on the Paradise Druid but I feel like it's a necessity to put it down because now he has whatchamacallit. He has Risen Reef, right? So if I wait, I don't know. Well, he's gonna what's gonna happen is he puts down Risen Reef. He gains a land. It's my turn. I put down a land card, and I can destroy his Risen Reef after with an Noxious Grasp. We have. I want to put this down. Okay, now that he hasn't put down Risen Reef, I think we are a little bit confident. Playing freaking 4-color. Never good when your opponent's playing 4-color. More than anything in the world, it's kind of annoying. Because there's so many. Like, you don't know what he's sideboard, right? What he's sideboarding. You don't really know. There's just so much. I think I want to put this down while, if he has Counterspell, which is probably highly unlikely, but a big if he has Counterspell, I want to put that down. I want this out early. Decline. No attack. Risen Reef. Oh boy. Is he mana screwing? He just might. He just might be mana screwing. Casualties of War is 6, but he doesn't have the. I feel like. Okay, if he's mana screwing. Decline. Well, there's no real point. So put down Nisa. Reanimate one of the black cards. The single black ones. Send you in. At least, well, what we could have done was, we still couldn't have done that. Reanimate the overgrowth, because then it would be like 2. I don't think that would have worked. 9. If we send in the swamp, what's he gonna do? I think I want to put down questing these. Ooh, my hands are sweaty. Wait. No, we do want to do that, but we want to just submit 0. We already have 1 land on the board. That's enough to protect us. I mean, there's nothing really for me to be afraid of, but yeah, sure. So he concedes. Guess his Timur deck was no match for my Abzan deck. Kind of bad. We'll see how this works. Let's see. Come on. Godless Shrine. Incubation Druid's probably gonna help us. Yeah, you know, just get through the day. Opponent decides to once upon a time immediately. What's going on here? Our opponent looking for a land. Looks like we've got some. Okay, looks like Noxious Grasp isn't gonna help us so much, but he did have a green card. So we're gonna have to put down Incubation Druid. This is it's kind of weird that it's a turn 5 adapt. Forget if we have Paradise Druid. Okay, looks like he's having some land trouble, but I don't think he needs it. I mean, I don't think he yeah. Oh boy. Ulti. Sultai with Knight. Now this is interesting. Do we block? And yep, okay. What's he gonna do? Ooh. 2 of those? Yikes. So he's gonna have... We can put down the Murderous Rider, -2. But... Oh boy. Yippity doo dah. So what's gonna happen here? We put down the... We can destroy 1. Or... Yeah, I guess our best course of action here is tap it, destroy 1. He's gonna come in anyway with another land and tap his knight, buff it up. Okay. Don't know why he's gonna wait for that. Okay, he doesn't use it. It looks like he has something else planned. Thief of Sanity. Ooh. Well, that is a what? I have no idea, but that is something. That is something that we don't want. So we're gonna help him. We could have Murderous Ridered. My oh my. Please put down a green card next, please, just please. Please put down a green creature. Nah, he's gonna go in for the attack. Oh boy. I guess we just have to block, right? Of course he's gonna tap it into a... Yep, okay, no. Well, I guess he didn't really see the purpose of it, because even if he... Okay, Body Erasure. Gonna take out my Questing Beast or my Murderous Rider. It depends. But I feel like he's gonna take out my Questing Beast. Most people will. They're just way too afraid of it. But they don't realize that the utility of the Murderous Rider, you know, if you take that out, that's like taking out 2 things at once. Then yeah, so I still have the Questing Beast. It's still a threat, but I don't think it's a problem. If he has like a thing, it's not really much of a problem if he can. What does he have in there? Yeah, save sanity. We don't know what he's got. He's playing Sultai. He has no cards for counterspell. I do want to take out whatever, just something that he might bring back from the dead, because such is the nature of Sultai. Are you seriously reading the card? With 1 converted mana cost or less. Goodbye, Knight of the Ebon Legion.
I'll be back. Just you wait.
Of course, he can destroy it with Murderous Rider, which means that he has to use his 3 land and sacrifice some health. He may just, you know, Thought Erasure again. Okay. Thief of Sanity. Not really much of a problem. We want to pay for this? Godless Shrine. If we pay for it, what's he gonna do? I really don't know. If we pay for it, it gives us, well, we already have 4 from, and most likely he's most likely he's gonna try and come after. I don't know if he has anything to, if he has a card that can bring back a Thought Erasure or, but I mean, he's gonna take something from me anyway. I might as well make the most of it, right? Gonna get a free hit and a free card. I might as well he's gonna take 3 things out, 3 cards out, and he's gonna steal 1. Might as well, you know, make the most of this 4 attack. Thought Erasure is gonna take out Noxious Grasp. Sure, go ahead. Why are you so afraid of this card? It's green and white. You clearly don't have any green creatures or white creatures. So go on ahead. I can -5 when I get -5. And also, I think I can survive with just Questing Beast if he doesn't deal with it. I wonder what he took. If he like decides to ignore the Questing Beast. We have another Noxious Grasp. So we just take out our 2 Thought Erasures. I get to heal very conveniently.
Good for you. I had guild business to attend to anyway.
I can also tap this, right? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Right. He's just gonna get more and more cards. Ah, he wants to use it. That's interesting. Thank you. Thank you very much. You need the land. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I need another green card because we are we're kind of lacking in that department. If Abzan, you're gonna attack my Kai's Oath, or because if I get more than 5, I can keep exiling you and just ultimately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ultimately, he has 5 in the bin. I can what is it? To target player equal the number of cards that. There isn't a lot in here that he can make use of, I think. Stop taking my lands. Okay, there you go. Assassin's Trophy, thank you. I do need that, so give me that land. Ooh, Casualties of War. Seeing that you only have 1 blue, you think that's a counterspell? Well, he is, I don't know what you got in there, but. So this is the moment of truth. If he has counterspell, then he gives himself up. He lets me know, yep, it's right there, that he is prepared with the counterspells. So at this point, I think I should just put this down. At least now I know that I can replace these Noxious Grasps with a whole bunch of well, not entirely. Okay, sure. He does have like the Wicked Wolf, but not at this point. It doesn't really feel like worth it. It doesn't really feel worth putting in all this Noxious Grasp in here. We can reduce it by maybe, I don't know, 2 or 1, and include a few of he took the thing. Took my damn card. I'm pretty sure he took Questing Beast. Because why wouldn't he, right? Thought Erasure. Okay. Goodbye, Noxious Grasp. Yeah, he has a lot of those. He's playing control, so I'm gonna have to include some duresses in there. Maybe I think I can get rid of the Vraskas. I don't think they're too important. Yeah, keeps on taking. The specter that just keeps on taking and taking. Yeah, so he has to do something about it. By the looks of it, he may have one of my other removals, like another Assassin's Trophy. Oh, he has Elko. So you're gonna turn my Incubation Druid into a Elk? I hope you do. Nope.
It's not poison.
So what we got? What we got in the bin? Do we have enough legendaries to actually play them? Okay, I think we do. We have Questing Beast, Kaya Orzhov. So that makes 4. Doesn't have counter spells. And we do have... Yes. Exile.
I'm gone for now.
Hey, look, we're doing it. We're using the thing. And so we go in for an attack. Deal a couple of damage to that Oko.
You're a tricksy one.
Now he has to defend because I have lethal. He can't have his Thief of Sanity come in to attack. He has 5. If he puts down a land, maybe he can Casualties of War if he has it. Maybe he can Assassin's Trophy. He has it. Maybe he can Noxious Grasp the Questing Beast. Definitely he's going to want to convert the food into a creature. To an elk. But then that means that he has to deal with the Questing Beast. With something else. You're gonna be right. Okay, so he deals with the he deals with it with the Murderous Rider, and he's gonna Thief of Sanity me. Now, what's he gonna do? He can. He has to defend. He can also. Yeah, he's probably gonna want to more likely convert the food to an elk because he's down to 2 HP. He can only block 1, and that's his only better option. He can't attack with the oh, what's going on here?
Welcome to the feast.
I have 6. He has, what is that? He has 5, I have 6 damage. If he goes in to mitigate it with a heal and a Thief of Sanity, I have no reason not to attack. Go forward and attack. Yeah, he didn't really think that through. I think he was thinking of using it after. Should have used it before. Okay, so definitely I want Veil of Summer and these 3 dresses. Instead of Noxious Grasp, actually instead of Assassin's Trophy, how about we replace it with Devout Decree? Probably get rid of 1 Nisa, 1 Vraska. But then that leaves us with not a lot of... I think Nisa's too important. Vraska's important too. Murderous Rider, maybe we can take out one, right? We have enough removals. We don't need Murderous Rider to sort of destroy us with our health. But Tolsimir might come in handy. So I think we do want 2 of those. Casualty of War. Very tough decision to make. I think 65 is good. I mean, we are running 26 land. Let's just hope that we don't sort of mana flood or screw. Because 5 cards can mean a lot. They can mean the world. They can mean the difference, because the math guys will tell you, not very consistent if you're. But sometimes, you know, the decks, the shuffler's not very consistent. There's that. I'm just saying, the shuffler's not very consistent either. I guess this is pretty okay. I don't want to, like, you know, I think this is pretty okay. We have the 4, we have the turn 4. We do have incubation to allow us to sort of. Right, so I think he's kind of pissed. I can tell he's a little bit pissed. He's probably telling himself, I should have used it earlier. I should have ate that foodie earlier. So he's gonna thought erasure. Probably take out my incubation druid and sort of slow me down. The problem with that though is he's not exactly, well, he's not exactly helping himself. Because I still have all these threats. So he did slow me down, but if he isn't able to sort of defeat me by then, I still have all of these very, very nice threats that I can put down. Get this. Ooh. Okay. Well, I do want to put down the Fabled Passage, but not quite yet. So he is going to pump that. Turn 4, we have Vraska. We can destroy it. If he pumps it, that means that, yeah, so he's not gonna. Oh, he is. Okay. So he pumps it. He only has 3 cards, and we can put down this. Go for a whitey. Oh wait, that's right. We can Devout Decree. It destroys a creature. Oh, but I think I want to put down Vraska, destroy that. Then sort of maybe force out a removal from him. Because if I just Devout Decree, he's just going to put down another creature, or he's just going to wait to counterspell. So I want him to make a move. I want him to spend mana. Because if he doesn't, if he ignores the Vraska, then that means that I can just keep, you know, putting down cards. Yeah, just keep doing this. I can +2. Decline. And I can, I don't know. So Kethis is pretty useless here, but I just need to delay. He's waiting for me to put down the Nisa, I think. I think that's what he's waiting for me to do. This is a sorcery, so I can't do it. Yeah, he's gonna pass. He's gonna wait for me to put down the Nisa so that he can counter it. I'm just gonna do this. I think he's got what is it? Overgrowth Tomb, so he can do something with that. I'm gonna put down the Questing Beast, try to force out a thing. Try to force out a counter spell. Okay, so he's not I don't know why. He's probably, oh, okay, so that's a good indication. That means he only has 1 counter spell in his hand. Or he does, but he doesn't have like the, okay, or he does, but he doesn't have how many is that? 4. I have 2. Yeah, so that means he doesn't have the, if it's the lock, was it the Drowned in the Lock card, That means he doesn't have enough. Someone's looking at this Vraska. He's in a pickle. He's in a pinch. All right, so we're gonna plus this.
An unfortunate casualty.
Decline. Yeah, he's looking at it and he's thinking, okay, well, what? Why aren't you? So I don't want to attack. Okay, well, what do you have that can limit 0? So I'm not ready to attack, so I don't have to. Uh-oh, did the game just hang up? Oh, okay, yeah. So he hasn't resolved it yet. He's thinking hard, wondering maybe I can do something with land, maybe not. I don't benefit from putting down a creature on the board on the land, because he probably has that. Okay, there goes the Murder Strider to just remove the Nisa. I have another one. At this point, I think, okay, so it's gonna Noxious Grasp.
It's not often I'm out in the
He's using his removals. This is a good sign. Very good signs. He may have a counter spell. Pass. Power 3 pass. Okay. But Volja is still here. Friend to elves. You deal some damage. He went super controlish, I suppose. We don't have enough legendaries in the graveyard to do much. Come on, give me the cards. Give me the cards. Give me the cards that I need. Okay, he's gonna put down Murderous Rider. This exiles it, so it doesn't go back into his hand. We put this down. Even if he counters it, we still have enough for Devout Decree. And we have another Nisa, so no problems there.
witness the ties that bind us all.
He only has 2 cards left in his hand. I also get to scry. Yeah, he's gonna counterspell this. Wants it back. Sure. 13. So he's gonna destroy Nisa with that. He's gonna do 2 damage to himself. At this point, do we have enough? 1, 2, and then the third. We can take out. Put down Kethis. I need him to use his counter spells. He has it, obviously. I just need him to use it. He's being very careful, see? Because he's got, yeah. Thing is, it doesn't exile it. So now he has to destroy Kethis. 3 to cast. Vraska is destroy non-permanent, non-land permanent with mana cost 3. What you got, buddy? Ooh, okay, sure. Take action. Gimme that land. Gimme, gimme. Ooh. Veil Summer. Yes, I would like to do this. Ah. Kaya.
Nothing phases me.
Let's see. This. Oh, just take anything. This. Ching ching.
Gone for now, but not forever.
Can go in for an attack. It's gonna heal him for 2. If he blocks, his Murder Rider's gonna die. Go ahead. Boom, boom. Veil of Summer is gonna help me draw a card. Concedes. Alright. So I guess it works best in best of 3.